groups want to come in and use that. He's professional, customer service skills are impeccable, but I've just enjoyed working with him so much. We're planning to do an ACT class starting in January, and I've done this for many schools and rec centers and different entities in the community, and he's very excited about offering that. He has a lot of connections with coaches and educators in different schools in the community, and I think that will be a key to this being successful and being accessible to many students, is those connections he has. He'll be reaching out to those coaches. Just his long experience, he's a fixture in that community. We can't imagine the programs continuing and expanding without that kind of experience and professionalism that he has. So that's what I wanted to bring.
Thank you.
My name is Mark Garrett. I live in District 5 and my church is in District 9. And I'm here on behalf of Gerald Perry as well. 11 years ago, I came to Gerald and asked him if we could start our church in the center. This was before it was the new center, it was the old center. And at that point, I met Brother Perry, and he allowed us to come in, and we were starting our church. We were small, but he helped us set up every week, and every week we would have service. I didn't realize it at the time, but he was in the office listening to the services, and he ended up becoming a member of our church, Christ Community Church, and he has worked with us. Well, let me say this. During that time, I just got to know him, and I got to see how he works at the center, how important he is to the center, and how he works with the kids, and how he cares for them, and how they care for him. And I've seen him do numerous events with them. I've seen him take his own time and his own resources to work with the kids and to teach them the right way. I've seen how the kids have respect not only for others but for themselves. He teaches them how they should carry themselves and how they should respect not only themselves but their elders and others as well. He has at that center, he has his finger on the pulse there. You don't see any kind of activity that's out of the ordinary. The kids have respect, and just as the gentleman said, he's firm, but he's fair, and the kids know that. And without him there, I can notice a difference. He works not only with the kids, but with the seniors as well. I come over and do Bible study with the seniors there. He works very well with them. He travels with them. They go out and do different things. And he works with our church, with the kids. He's brought some kids to the church that have never been to church at all, ever. I saw some kids walking around looking. They were 15, 16, 17 years old, never stepped foot in the church. But Gerald gave them an opportunity to come and to be a part, and they were excited about it. So without him being there, I think it is a detriment to the community, and we need him there to make sure that our kids are taken care of in the right way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I was here a few weeks ago to speak about multimodal transportation as well. But first, I really want to say I can tell that y'all care. I see you listening to us, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to know that I hear you. I've already forgotten your name. I'm sorry, but yes.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
My name is Lynn Weldon.
Lynn,
Sorry,
okay,
I just started talking. Yes, I really appreciate your care and the swift action taken on Fraser Avenue. I was impressed by. I live over there. I live in North Shore, and yeah, the 25-mile-per-hour speed limit is definitely the correct choice. Yes, I want to ask if have y'all ridden a bike in Chattanooga? Any of y'all? This is a funny question, but yeah, like the Riverwalk is wonderful, but there, like in order to get around, like I'm thinking of like Dodds Avenue, like has a bike lane on it, but it's really uncomfortable to ride on. It's not very safe. And I think that this is an issue that, yeah, is throughout the city, like in every district. It could really make a difference to prioritize it. And I hope that you can, if there's a way that we as like citizens who really use that infrastructure every day could be involved with its development in the future. I would really like to be a part of that. I have, I've filled out like the survey, the Plan Chattanooga survey, and I really appreciate that opportunity to be like, this road needs to change in this way, and so on and so forth. But I'd love to be more involved in the future, and I really just wanted to come up here and say that, I appreciate y'all's care, and I look forward to being involved as things move forward. So thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. I'm coming in behalf of Mr. Gerald. My name is Anna Butler. I am from Avondale. I has been a part of Avondale Center even as a child growing up. Avondale was all we had in the area for sports and everything, activities. And one thing that I noticed once I started getting involved with what was going on at Avondale was Mr. Gerald's dedication, Mr. Gerald's his love that he had for all the kids. He don't show no favoritism. He gives all the kids an opportunity to do and get involved in things that's at the center. And he always, I have been on different trips, outings with the kids, and he's always focused. He always looking out, watching out, and the parents don't have no worry when their kids are at the center because they know Mr. Gerald is up on it. And I like the other young lady said, Mr. Gerald took a couple of my nieces this summer to MTSU. They had a volleyball game up there, and he wanted to give them the experience of being around that type of environment and seeing some of the ladies that was that had been at the center over the summer was working, and she was participating in one of the games, and Mr. Gerald took the kids. He went up there. They made sure that everybody got a chance to go in, be a part of the volleyball tournament, and to see everybody that was there. And it made a impact on the children, because when they got back, my niece them was telling me, "Oh, I was so excited." And they're young; they are 10 and 8, and it made their mind trigger on, this could be you. You could do this. You could be a part of this. But he always emphasized the work study for the kids, keeping his kids active, keeping them in positive environments, and that's the kind of person that we need at Avondale. I hate that Mr. Gerald is not there right now, because the kids really miss him, and the parents also, and because he made a big impact on the kids. Also, when my niece, she got 8 kids, Mr. Gerald made sure every year that those kids have what they need during holidays. I mean, not just her, but other kids too. So we really miss him.
Thank you.
My name is Robert Lewis. I'm from District 3. My kids grew up in Avondale. We used to live in Avondale, but we moved away. And it was such an impact on my kids, the programs and things that they had at Avondale. Oh, by the way, I'm here for Brother Gerald Perry. He's real. He means a lot to me and to my family, to my kids. When I think of him, I think of that quiet spirit that he had. He was always even keeled. He knew how to deal with the kids. But as I was sitting here listening to everybody talk, everybody that talked about him talked about how he was with the kids, and he was that good with the kids. But I want to tell you how he was with the seniors. See, I'm a member of the senior group there at Avondale, and Gerald really takes care of the seniors. There's so many days that he would tell us, you don't have to bring a lunch. I got somebody that's gonna prepare lunch, and supply lunch for you. When we wanted to go out on a trip or something, he made sure that the buses were there to take us out. He had different programs and different crafts that we could do. I remember how he made it possible that whoever wanted to volunteer, we could go up to, what's that school right next, the elementary school, Hardy Elementary. We could go up to Hardy Elementary and we could read for the kids. We could do things like that. He made sure that the nurses came, and those that needed COVID shots, we got our shots. We got our pneumonia shots. He just took care of the seniors, and I stand to say that we, as seniors, miss him as much as the youth do, because he meant that much to us. Man.
Thank you so much. Right, thank you all for coming to stand up on behalf of Mr. Perry. I'm sure he appreciates that very much. Councilwoman O.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you to all of you that came and spoke on behalf of Mr. Perry. My prayer is that this process will soon come to an end. It's been a lengthy process, and I know it takes time, but the disruption that I am hearing here tonight is major to me, and not to mention the character of the person that is being looked into. So it would be a wonderful thing, and prayerfully that this will end soon, quickly. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Right, thank you. Councilwoman O. Councilwoman Coonrod.
Thank you, Chair, and I ditto Councilwoman Noel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming down and speaking about Mr. Perry on your behalf. Come every Tuesday until he come back. Bring more people with you. Continue calling them, emailing them, schedule a meeting with the people that's over the department. Schedule a meeting to the mayor. Invite them to come have a public meeting at the rec center, so they can hear your concerns. It hurts my heart to hear the young lady say her children don't even go back to the center while Mr. Perry is gone. Gerald, he since the Boys and Girls Club to the city of Chattanooga, he's just impacted a lot of families. He's very family oriented, and he has a lot of relationships, built relationships, strong connections that people gravitate to want to come help the Avondale Center. In fact, it would be my hope that, they not just wrap it up, but they create a position so Mr. Perry can train the other center managers on how to be great at their centers, right? Because we just can't figure it out with the other locations. And since I've been on council, besides when I was a young girl, when Mr. Crutcher and Miss Jackie and all the old crew, that's how they were. And everybody in the community loved them, still called them, stopped by to see them. It was, they was embedded in our families, and that's how Gerald Perry is too. I love going to Avondale Center. It's always welcoming. I see all kind of people, diverse group of people in and out the center, people coming to support the kids and the seniors in the center. Gerald is one that he didn't wait on the government to say, we're going to give you the money to feed the seniors or the youth. He made it happen, and a lot of times it came out of his own personal pocket. And the programs that is in the centers again, a lot of it he paid out of his own pockets to make it happen. He wasn't saying this because he was managing and looking out for what needed to be in the centers that would help the community. And that area, as you know, is got every gang member under the sun, but every gang member that came inside of Avondale Center, they respected him. Their lives changed when he introduced them to Christ and other activities to help them improve their lives. So I do understand, it's an investigation process. It may be taking longer than normal, but I do hope that it's being done in an equitable, fair way. And it's no, foolishness that's happening in the process that will prevent anything to go in an undesirable way. And I just hope that he will be able to come. A lot of people can learn, even in our administration, they could really learn a lot from Mr. Perry. But what I do know from my time of being on council is that when you that person that speak up and you really champion and you passionate about your community and you concerned and addressing the needs and bringing it up about what you need in the community or even at your recreation center, people don't like that. But when it comes to our communities, we gotta be the ones to speak up for our communities. We can't just keep allowing people to tell us what's needed in an area that people don't even live in or people don't even step foot in. So come next Tuesday, you can get that same speech. Bring everybody else, you can change it up. Keep coming. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to note, don't come next Tuesday because we won't be
Not
here.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, in
January, you know what I mean.
But you're welcome to come on January the 9th.
In January.
January the 9th, yes. All right, go ahead, give him 3 minutes, I guess.
Okay. Thank you, council. I tried not to say anything. Maybe because of a conflict, maybe because of where I work. But I have to speak on behalf of Gerald Perry and Avondale. You all have heard a lot dealing with the character of Gerald Perry. I know Gerald very well. First of all, even in the old rec center, he kept it clean. It was old, it was crumbling, but he took care of it. You come to the new rec center, they haven't come over and marked up the place. You come to the center now, well, since Gerald been gone, the gangs are coming back. A new playground was just put in. You got kids and you got weed being smoked. As Councilwoman Coonrod made reference to, the gangs are there. But he's got them under control, and they respect him, and they respect that center. There's craziness that go on over in Avondale, but they don't bring it to the center. Gerald will go places in Avondale, other people, and people who are paid won't go. Over the hill from the center, there's a bad place. And some of these so-called social leaders, they won't go there, but Gerald will. He will let them come into the center, but they control themselves. And Gerald has his thumb on the pulse of Avondale in a way nobody else does. He brings assets and resources to Avondale. As been stated many times, those kids are being mentored. In fact, I was about to say something about this situation, but I think it's best not to say it.
Yeah.
Say that again? Okay, I'll just leave it. But the sooner this investigation can be concluded, the better for Avondale. Thank you.
Right, thank you. All right, Councilman Hester?
3 words. We miss Gerald.
All right, thank
All
you
right,
so
let's-
much. All right, council, I don't see anyone else wishing to address the council. What's your pleasure? No, meeting adjourned.